Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So today I'm going to bring you along a little, I guess, kind of morning in the life, day in the life of me and hanging out. We're doing kind of a spring reset today. So I thought I'd kind of bring you along, kind of chat a bit about how things are going. We're getting close to kind of mid-spring over here, and the weather has been beautiful the past few days and I've really enjoyed it. So we got this chicken house and it's kind of set up in a temporary spot right now. We're actually put our chickens all here because we wanted to unfree range them, and we're actually going to be dismantling the barn that we had tried to build that collapsed over the winter. And we're just going to build we actually got rid of our goats. So we're just going to be building a smaller barn for probably storage right now. We do want to eventually get goats again, but we're just not doing it yet. And then we're going to move the chickens out there. So as usual, things have been pretty busy over here. I'll be honest, I'm surprised I've been able to stay up on making videos. But today I'm going to tidy up the kitchen, of course, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of baking, talking a little bit about trying to just eat healthier. I don't like saying that I'm on a quote-unquote diet, because I'm not. I'm very big on, as you can tell, I've always struggled with my weight. It's never been something that I've been very, no matter how hard I try, I've tried different fad diets in the past and they just never worked out really well. So my goal right now is just to, and then of course I had 5 children in 10 years. And so as the saying goes, you kind of hold on to at least a few pounds with each baby. And unfortunately that's kind of been my life, but I feel like I am finally kind of done having children, unless the Lord intervenes, as we say over here. But so I'm kind of focusing on trying to be healthier. So I'm going to be making a dessert that I have started making to kind of satisfy my sweet tooth, especially in the evenings. And it's kind of a lower calorie dessert, and it's something that I really enjoy. And my husband actually and I just kind of have a treat. It's really hard sometimes, when you got a big family, a lot of children, to kind of find time to wind down after everybody goes to bed. So that's something that my husband and I have tried to be more intentional about. I think I've talked about it in the past, but we kind of do we watch shows together. We kind of do these after the kids go to bed date type things. And one of the things that we've started doing, we've been doing it off and on for a while, but I will make kind of a fun, like I said, kind of a fun low calorie dessert, and we'll have a little bit of dessert after the kids go to bed, and then we will watch a show, or just kind of, sometimes we'll literally just talk and have a cup of tea. And it really helps kind of both of us to wind down a little bit and have just some time, some time together that's not either kid focused or not really always talking about the kids. It's normally just kind of focusing on what our plans and dreams are for the future. So that's kind of what we've been doing lately. So getting all the dishes done, and then I will be moving on to just tidying up the house this morning. It is Tuesday morning, so the kids the olders have gone off to school, and I feel like I'm just trying to kind of get quote unquote reset from all the festivities we've had going on. So we've had a birthday, then Easter, and then another birthday, and I actually have a fun event I'm doing this weekend, but I'm gonna try to film it, so I'm not really going to say a whole lot about it, but I'm hosting a little party that I'm excited for, kind of for spring, something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've just decided to bite the bullet and do it. So I'm today is just kind of resetting the house, resetting just kind of the decorations, because I wanted to kind of get the Easter decorations taken down, because my kids like to play with the Easter baskets and I get the plastic eggs everywhere, and I'm just trying to kind of get those things put away. So I'm going to start with this. It is basically, I guess it's originally a Weight Watchers cheesecake recipe or something, but I found this recipe for a lightened up graham cracker crust. So that's what I'm starting with. So basically it's a cheesecake with the graham cracker crust on the bottom, and it's pretty simple. I think I'll link both recipes below if you want to try it. It is, for the crust, I use fat-free margarine, which I know a lot of people don't like, but when you're trying to keep the calories down, that's what I'm using. And 6 graham crackers, and I think it's monk fruit and cinnamon for the graham cracker crust. So Right now I'm going to put my graham crackers in a bag and I'm going to hit them with the rolling pin to kind of crush them up. And then I, of course, melt the margarine, put a little bit of the monk fruit sweetener in and a little bit of cinnamon. And of course, I'm greasing my cheesecake pan. I just use like a pie pan. That works out the best. And it's really like, I feel like it wasn't a hard recipe to learn how to do. Like, it wasn't super intimidating. It was like a few basic ingredients. The only thing is like trying to have like, you know, kind of the lower fat stuff. You can use butter for this, but I was trying to like keep my calories down because like I said, it's a lighter treat. So I mix it all up and I put it in the pan and just kind of gently press it around the pan to get it to kind of smooth out. So it's kind of like a, you know, like a cheesecake graham cracker crust. I know that you can, what is it called? You can do it without the crust and just do the cheesecake part, but I don't know about you. For me, it's not a cheesecake if it doesn't have a little bit of graham cracker crust. So, but it's so funny. Like, it made my kitchen smell so good. I love the, like I said, the flavor is really good. And it's funny because I think I like this recipe better than like actual cheesecake made with like cream cheese and stuff. So it turned out really good. And we've been doing this for a little while. And it's kind of our, like I said, our little sweet treat we have before, before we go to bed after the kids. So the cheesecake is 3 cups Greek yogurt, and you do 3 eggs, 1 box of the cheesecake flavored Jello pudding, the sugar-free one. Then I think it's like 3 tablespoons of monk fruit sweetener, and I think that might be it. Oh, and a little bit of vanilla. And so I'm just kind of putting all that in a thing, and then I use my hand mixer to kind of blend it up really nice. And I feel like it tastes so good. I'm sure the kids are asking for something. I don't know. But yeah, so it's really simple. And then you bake it. So you bake the crust separately at like 375. I think it's like 7 minutes. And then you bake the cheesecake for 350 for like 30 minutes. One thing that, I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like an actual cheesecake when it comes out, or at least it's a little bit more, how do I put it? It doesn't have like the smooth top. I feel like it kind of cracks a little bit. And I know that that's like a cheesecake issue, but we're not picky around here. We just kind of make it, I just try to make it the way that I like it. And like I said, it tastes really good. And then sometimes we'll top it with like sugar-free chocolate syrup or sugar-free, is it caramel sauce, I think. And I feel like it just tastes really good. So I've been kind of learning how to cook, how to lighten up some of my favorite meals. So there's a graham cracker crust that got baked. And then I'm just gonna throw the cheesecake batter on top of that and then throw it in the oven. And I think, like I said, it's like 30 minutes. And there it is, all done. It's got some cracking on the top, but I don't care, it's delicious. So then you let it sit on your, I let it sit on the stove until it kind of gets to maybe a little higher than room temperature, and then you put saran wrap on it and throw it in the fridge for pretty much all day, and then it's ready by the evening. So now I'm just going to be taking down the Easter kind of springy decorations, and the decorations that I'm putting up now, they're technically my summer decorations, but realistically they are whatchamacallit. They're kind of like my neutral, I would say, decorations, because I don't really have any like specific summer decorations. I feel like, I don't know, summer is a season and you do decorate for it, but I just really haven't. And they're kind of on the old side, so you see me kind of dusting off the flowers. I mean, I've had these for like, I'm not even lying, probably like 7 or 8 years, like the little fake flowers in the mason jars. And then one of the things I like to put up is each one of our kids get their handprints done at 6 months. And so we have like their 6-month picture and handprints. And so I was so excited. Like, I literally, after I had my babies, I literally, like the week of their 6 months, I went into my phone calendar and I literally put it in there as a reminder. And I was really proud of myself, because that's one thing that like I hear a lot of people say, they make jokes about like, well, the first kid has a fully completed, filled out baby book, and the second kid, it might be halfway completed, but by the 3rd or 4th kid, there's like no baby book. And I guess it was important to me, and I don't know why, I'm a little sentimental if you haven't noticed, that all my kids got their handprints at 6 months, and I actually they get the first year baby books. And I think it was, I'm not even gonna lie, Freya was probably like over a year old before I finished her baby book. I literally finished it last fall because I really I use Snapfish now. It's one of my favorite online like picture things, and the quality is really good. I used to just do Walmart Online's photo, but they just weren't as good. Like the last ones I got, like the pictures were almost like the color saturation was like messed up, and they were like too saturated, and they just looked like really unprofessional in my opinion. So, so I like doing that and just getting all of that done. So here's the completed living room with some decorations, and the weather was absolutely beautiful today. It kind of rained off and on, but it was starting to get really nice. And I got some strawberries on my deck that I'm trying to get some strawberry bushes to come up. And as you can see, I got some apple blossoms. All my trees now, like literally within a couple days of this video, like are all blossomed out. So I'm really excited about that. So it felt really good to kind of get a little bit reset today. It felt really good to kind of do some baking and just kind of feel like I'm feeling better about like all the craziness we have going on. I'm hoping things like we can kind of settle into a good routine soon. And just with all the things going on with the kids, I really feel like, you know, it's really important to me to just try to have like these, probably once a month or so, try to do like a reset, do some extra cleaning and stuff, just kind of make things look nice. So whew, that was a lot. I'm a little bit worn out, but I'm really happy that I got all the stuff done that I wanted to get done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.